Welcome to Proline TV as we get set for the Viva Mexico 250 in Mexico City coming up on Sunday afternoon. Kevin Rogers with you, and a very intriguing race coming up on Sunday. The first race in Mexico City for NASCAR. Also, it's a road course, and it's 7,000 feet above sea level. So, a lot of interesting plot lines going into this race. Also, Denny Hamlin, he will not be racing as his wife gave birth. So he is going to sit out this race, and it should be pretty interesting to see how these drivers attack this track in Mexico City. So without further ado, let's get to the odds and at least the favorites, as well as a couple of outright winner picks. We'll have all this via DraftKings, and you see the right now the favorite, Shane Van Gisbergen, who is the road course warrior from New Zealand. Whenever you have a road course race, he's normally one of the favorites, and he's sitting there at plus 220. And a couple of numbers on Van Gisbergen, who also is the pole sitter for this race coming up on Sunday. First, he opened up at plus 450 prior to the qualifying, and he's now at plus 220. So he has solidified that number as the favorite. He's never won, though, on a road course since moving up to NASCAR. Finished sixth at the Circuit of the Americas back in Texas earlier this season. Did win the one street course race in Chicago back in 2023, but still seeking his first win on a road course. Meanwhile, after that, Ross Chastain, he went from 11-1 to 6-1. And he's going to be sitting third coming up on Sunday. And he has three top seven finishes in road course in his last seven road course races. So, or actually last year, I should say, three top seven finishes in 2024 in road course races. So he's seen plenty of success, even though he did finish 12th at COTA back earlier this season. Also, Ty Gibbs and Kyle Larson, they are in the mix. And we'll get to Larson coming up in just a little bit. But some other numbers I want to mention too. Christopher Bell, you see him at 12-1, that he won the race in Texas at the Circuit of the Americas back earlier in the season. He's starting 31st on Sunday. He does have 7 of 10 top 10 finishes in road courses throughout his career. So he has seen a lot of success there, but he's starting towards the end of the pack in this one. And Chase Elliott as well, who you see at 12-1. He started at plus 650 going into this race, and he has a top four in three of his past four road courses that he's raced on. But his last road course win came in 2021, and you see more there of some of the drivers, including William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher. Just talk about him for a quick second. We had him pegged as our winner last week. He finished second at Michigan, so that was kind of a tough one that we didn't come up with that, but he had some chances there. It just couldn't get over the hump at Michigan last week, but keep scrolling down to see who else is in the mix there. You see Ryan Blaney. He's at 30-1. Joey Logano at 40-1. And of course, the road course always, will mess with the odds with some of these drivers that don't have as much success when they go on the road course. And look, this is almost going to be a free-for-all with this being the first race in Mexico City, new course for everyone, especially a road course, and the altitude. So there's a lot at play for this race coming up on Sunday. So with all that being said, let's now look at my two selections for an outright winner. And DraftKings didn't have any head-to-head listings, so we're just going to go with two outright winners here to take a look at. And first, we're going to go to Kyle Larson. He's at 8-1, and some numbers on Larson. Did have 2 wins on road courses last year, 6 road course wins since 2021. Is starting 6th coming up on Sunday. And Larson, it doesn't matter really where he races, he's usually pretty successful. So we're going to take a shot with Kyle Larson. I would say taking a shot 8-1, but still, he's not exactly the favorite in this race. Also, Tyler Reddick, he's at 20-1. He is starting 22nd. He went from 14-1 to 20-1 because of starting position. But a couple good numbers here on Tyler Reddick. Did finish third at COTA back earlier in the season, and 11 top 10 on road courses since 2021. Also 3 wins in that span. So Tyler Reddick has seen a lot of success at these courses. So we're going to look at Larson and Reddick, taking a shot at both of them for winners coming up on Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Proline TV. And again, happy Father's Day for all the dads out there. Should be a pretty fun race coming up on Sunday in Mexico. I am Kevin Rogers. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, best of luck with your bets.